Hello everyone and welcome back to ZeldaSpeedRuns and continuing our coverage of the EU weekly standard races in the Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Got to you an awesome restream featuring Cariosa, Casey Necro, Icola, and Words for Swords. And talking you through the match today will be Ginger Sunny and Malkin, so you two take it away.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening everybody. What a lineup we've got today. Malcolm, I'm really been looking forward to this when I saw who we were streaming.
Well, I woke up 30 minutes ago and I looked at it and I went, oh, alright, I should be awake for this. So I actually got caffeine today, which is probably a smart thing for this, so... I
think you were saying it was like earlier than 6 a.m. or something where you are, which is kind of crazy.
It just became 6 a.m., so I can't remember the last time I even knew what existed before 6 a.m. This is the first in several years for me.
That's awesome. Well, we're glad you're here anyway. We'll get through it.
Woo!
Caffeinated.
Alright, well, yeah, I got my chai, we're good. Caffeine
and hype, that's all we need.
Yes. Alright. So let's talk about the runners a little bit, because this is an incredible lineup for this race stream.
Yeah, I mean, we've got top 32s. I'm not sure about Words for Swords, but I mean, all the others are guaranteed top 32 runners easily, in my opinion. Yeah,
I'm excited. I've seen, I've watched restreams because, like, sometimes I'll just put on these restreams while I'm at work or whatever. Yeah. And I see people like Cariosa and Icola, I think it is Icola. I'm not sure how you say it.
I think it's Icola, yeah.
I think I've even seen Words for Swords, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure there, but I've seen these people before. It's kind of surreal to actually be commentating on a race with them in it for once.
Yeah, it's what I like about the ZSR restreams is that sometimes we sort of highlight the middle tier runners, but today we've really gone for the the top of the creme de la creme. Seeing as most of them are French, that fits.
I'm ridiculously excited. This will be fun.
So we start with Song of Time, which could be worse, I guess. And we start with the Fire Medallion. So, yeah. But it looks like we're probably starting as Child. But where does everyone think we're going to be dropping? I'm gonna say somewhere stupid like other side of Valley as Child, just because.
Well, the last time I did a commentary, they started in Death Mountain, so I'm gonna say... Or they're starting in CAC. I'm Vanilla.
Nice. Well, let's find out.
We were both wrong!
Pop into this room. Okay.
Want to give a shout out to the trackers today. I can't pronounce any of the names, but Sinja, K-Sinja, Mr. the Allen, and Melquill. Melquilly? Something like that. Yes, thank you all trackers. You're awesome. The real heroes here today. Alright, let's go. Let's see, what are they doing? What do they do first?
So interestingly, it was only Cariosa who started lighting the torches, and Icola ran off and then realised, hang on a minute, I've got Deku sticks, it's not League, so decided to also light them.
Yeah, you might as well do some of the easy checks while you're here, because trying to come back here is just fun.
Yeah.
Vanilla piece of heart.
Well, that's a good start. Is receiving rando, etc, etc. At least we can get the entrance to Lost Woods open nice and early, so that's what we're doing. First hint. Colossus's right hand, I think that was, as a red rupee.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still waking up, so I'm trying to figure out who to focus on. Alright, so we're hook shot!
My dose paying
Alright,
off early.
So...
And chat saying it was left hand, so that's the adult side.
Alright.
Okay, so hook shot early is nice.
That's great. And Lens of Truth on the roof. That's something. So it's interesting how far these paths have diverged already. Like, you have Icola who's doing all the Kokiri checks, and then you have Words for Swords and Cariosa who both opted for it's like got Serenade of Water on the forest.
And 30 is dead. So.
And Necro's the only one doing chickens right off the bat. I love this.
Oh wow! Early chickens from Necro.
I'm so excited for this. And Chad is saying 30 is dead. I don't know if you probably said that already, but
yeah,
Lake
it was SF.
Yeah. Okay.
Second, Lake Hylia Foolish. Got one.
Equal has already opted to go back to Goron City, so that's cool.
And that was Requiem somewhere. Karios is so fast with the hints.
I mean, Karios is already like on optimal path mode.
Ice Cavern Requiem, right? Ooh, okay. So that can be a bit of a nasty location for that one.
What was that? I missed that one.
That was the Colossus left hand one again.
Ah, okay, got it. That's what that was. Okay, I was like, oh, these people go so fast. I'm not a good speed reader. So, thanks, chat. So helpful today. I love that.
Oh, if it wasn't for chat and the trackers, don't know what we'd be doing. Oh, and also they got a bottle as well early from my
right. It's hookshot and bottles. Oh, Kokiri is so far the most useful out of any of these. Equal is gonna go get those hints and the Serenade. That's great. I'm so excited. I hope chickens is something. I would love for Necro's play here to be the correct one. But doing chickens blind is such a gamble.
Anytime you see a 2-minute chickens, you hope it pays off. Oh, there's the light arrows, so...
Wait, what was light arrows?
It was on the scrub.
Oh, that's huge. And it's a bloopy on the Kokiri sword. God, this seed's already really weird. I'm always skeptical when I see seeds like this. I'm like, oh my god, it's such a good start, and then it's just piece of heart.
Like, I don't know this statistics, but it's just like every time I see someone do chickens, it's a piece of heart or a recovery heart. And that's literally it.
I'm trying to remember it was something really important in the last race that I spectated. I can't remember. I think it was the strength or something like that, and like only one person did it right off the bat, and then everyone else was like, "Where is the third strength?" Because you needed it for something. And oh my god, it was a hot mess. That race was.
It definitely sounds like it. So, well, the routing was a bit different to begin with. Sort of Cariosa and Necro are probably going to be following each other's footsteps here, as Cariosa goes to check out London, see what's on with it there.
Necro is very much not in the lead right now because everyone else did the forest checks and got loaded up with like everything, and I'm doing chickens. But I mean, it's that one time you don't do chickens that chickens is something, so you have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're memeing the fact that like almost nobody ever does chickens.
Right off
big advantage.
Well, right off the bat too. I mean, it's such a risky play, but I love it.
But yeah, as Alkaline Ace is saying, Carriers are also doing chickens, but these would be the much more common chickens.
the easier ones. All right, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Okay.
Alright, well, fire checks, here we go, but I guess you didn't really need that.
Yeah, free t-shirt, I'll take it.
I'm thinking they're like at Disneyland or something.
Yeah. I went to London Ranch and all I got was this useless t-shirt. And ZL on Mallow. That's actually a useful song.
Yeah, no, that's great. Wow, Curiosa, oh my god, just so stacked right off the bat with all these items and everything. Oh my goodness. That's a significant head start right there.
Oh, and something Magnus in the chat is saying that Words for Swords got a scale from the Lost Woods Bridge scrub.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even. I focused so much on Curios and the freaky card that I was not paying attention. And apparently the Sun Song Grave is dead also. So.
And the other thing I like about the weekly settings is that the scrubs are turned on, so it gives you 3 more tracks, I believe, in London, which makes it even more useful play.
Yeah. Oh man. This is such a weird race already, I'm excited. No one's checked the. So when Necro and I believe it was at Cariosa, they did the getting extra rupees at the gates of Hyrule. Why didn't they go and get those hints really fast while they were there? Is it just something to root later when you go to adult or something, or what?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think probably that is the reason why they've done that.
Yeah, I just I would go get those hints first, but maybe that's just a me thing. Like, it does take a little bit of extra time, maybe 20 seconds or something, but if you get really good hints,
yeah.
I don't
Hints
see
are
why
really
not.
powerful to know, but again, sort of really early on when you haven't got a lot of stuff, it's probably
Yeah,
not
that's
too much punishable if you don't get them straight away.
That's true. And we're gonna probably get them very soon from Curios anyway, so you probably just wanted to get to Lon Lon first. Alright, that makes sense. I just was I probably would check this first. But that's a me thing, not a optimal run. I don't speed run, so that's not an optimal run. That's not an optimal speed run thing, so I don't have that.
Yeah, every second counts.
Ooh.
It looked like it, Devin. I think it might have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
We should find out soon enough if Loyalty for Swords comes back up the river. We can pretty much guess what it probably might be.
Yeah.
So we get child shooting on Cariosa's screen, and Ecolo is going to be doing the same pretty shortly, taking the walk back to Hyrule.
Oh no, Bo was on.
Bo. Child shooting.
Curios is so lucky so far. He's got everything.
Your shooting is really good. Here's something you can use in 7 years' time. Thanks. Okay, it's Azkaban. These dead.
Oh my god, the other
Valley Waff and Lon Lon.
Long shots on river.
Long shot on river.
Oh
and Lon Lon
boy.
Waff as well, which means ZL, I guess.
Oh man, this is. There's so much right off of the bat. It's kind of crazy.
No shortage of options.
Yeah, well, we don't know which dungeons are required yet, so it's kind of hard to say what's important. We could be oh my god, these are great items, and then some of them are just well, they didn't really need that. If you don't need water, you don't probably need long shot. I mean, it's nice, but
I guess with Requiem being in Azkaban though, it's possible that it might help get to
yeah.
cross the wasteland.
And in that case, the long shot's really useful, and Words for Swords has a huge advantage if that's one of the temples, because I don't know who else knows about that.
Yeah, Swasta's got it right. That's exactly what we were getting at.
Did you see the river with the hero?
Yeah, river. We hinted at Temple of Time. I wonder why.
That's so good.
And
That's
yeah,
my
Lon Lon
favorite.
as well, Waff, which is fantastic. That's always good to know. But yeah, there's a bomb bag.
Yep, that's the bomb bag. Wow.
Loaded seed, loaded river, loaded Lon Lon.
I'm sure there's gonna
Loaded
be
Lost
the
Woods.
mirror. I'm sure there's gonna be something like the mirror shield on some random chest in some random dungeon, and Spirit gets required or something. I don't know. It just seems like the kind of thing where a lot's available up front, and then you just need that one or two things that you can never find. In the last one I commentated, it actually went almost 5 hours for one person because Dragon was a chest, the Dragon check, and Water Temple was and no one did it because they just sped through Water Temple.
I think our opponents was ZL, and we just saw 40 was there as well, George. It just came through. So not a Skull Seed today, at least 30 and above. 10 and 20 could still be something of a total.
Yep. Cool. Well, that's good. That was part of the problem with the last seed too. Is everything was on skulls, so so they spent so much time getting skulls and then didn't get the dragon chest and water.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Like, well, guess I'm not doing anything this afternoon. I commentated. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly this morning.
Yep, so Adult Spawn was up a river, so that's nice.
Oh,
and a hammer valley.
Oh, what is the speed? This is ridiculous. Oh,
it's pretty much everything pretty early. Almost all the useful items.
Yeah, I was just thinking, except Mirror, that's like the only thing. Prelude of Light was... I couldn't read that red text.
Prelude, I think, was Minuet, I'm pretty sure.
Got it. But yeah, I'm just gonna say Icola. If that's wrong, I apologize to Icola, but
nice hint for the river.
I know.
On the river, fantastic.
Only person to go adult Link so far. Everyone else is still child, doing as much in child as they can, which apparently is paying off for some people, like getting the hammer and the light arrows, and oh man. I mean, I'm sure these are some things you could get as an adult if you miss them.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like a more thorough child one has been the early play so far.
Yeah. Words for Swords getting that Scarecrow song. You never know if that check and fire is going to be important.
London Ranch was ZL Alkalinis.
Also, thanks to chat for helping us out. Helping us out. There's so much happened right off the bat. It's been so hard to pay attention to one specific person. So
yeah, exactly. 4 screens.
What a lovely chat we have today. Love y'all. All right, let's see.
George asking, do you want a prediction if this is a jet? It's a good prediction, but I've seen enough. I've seen enough suited to know that it's far from guaranteed.
If they find that mirror shield, then they literally have everything they need to do anything as an adult, so... Though, I guess you could need Ruto's letter and the slingshot of Jabu's... Oh wait, I just missed all of them because Curioso was seeing them.
Jabu's a stone today. We've got DC, Forest, Fire, Water, and Spirit of the medallions for today.
Thanks for asking, Rupee. I'm doing quite great for 6 a.m. today. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's not so early for me, so I'm a little bit more. I don't think I could commentate at 6 a.m. That's kind of crazy. So big respect for you getting up and getting ready for this.
God, yeah, it's fine. It's fun. I'm not gonna get to do a lot more restreams before I have to take a break, so I was like, all right, fine.
Get them in when you can. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, because I went to the beach yesterday, so there's no way I could do the restreams yesterday, so that was fun. Something was way of the hero. I just missed that hint. Curioso got it. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, Storms is on AD. Oh. See, we were talking about Jet Seed, but that could mean that we might not be a jet after all. We've got to do
Goron. Yeah, and then Goron City was way of the hero, which is kind of funny since it's where they started. At least if I read that hint right, yeah.
That's Shadow Warrior saying, yeah, every time it's a fire mid start, the seed's guaranteed cursed, so...
it has to be, there's something wrong with the seed. Alright, so that's... Minuet is on...
so Forest Access available?
Yeah, which is funny.
Even.
Just funny because that's where they went at first, so it's like, yeah, alright. That's nice though. They don't have to travel all the way back.
I think you're right, Alkalines. I think Stone Shadow has found a way in basically every weekly that I've seen recently.
Curiously trying not to get trolled by the Octorok to get the long thought. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that Octorok can be almost as annoying as one in Jabu.
He did it though, quite skillfully. And I think Necro's about to get it, so I think all the runners will have had the long shot by now. Yeah, that's what's happening. All 4 will have the long shot.
And we're going to get a look at Dumpe racing.
Ooh, fun! Equal. Alright, I'll just go with that, I guess.
Only because it's French and that's how they pronounce vowels.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I don't think it really matters. Whatever. It took me a bit getting used to
Oh no!
I was going to guess 47, but that 47's gone now. And there goes 50, so we probably call it 52.
Oh my god, poor Ecole. He's just getting trolled by Dante today. That's great. This run is on fire.
Literally, yeah.
And Necro and Kyrios are just getting all the stuff we've already seen on reverse. That's
ooh, just 53. Will it be worth it?
Recovery heart and a ruby.
Yay!
Now if Ecola loses by like 5 seconds or something, you know, like Dompe for that.
Dompe will be at fault, yeah.
Oh, Ecola doesn't know that Sungraves is dead apparently, or at least is just being thorough and checking anyways.
I guess getting the song anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Meanwhile, we've got 2 domains at different times in history. We've got Kyrios looking to go ice, I presume, early on, and Necro deciding to do the domain checks. See what you can find there.
This reminds me of like one of those cutscenes in an RPG where you have like the adults going to do something and they're like showing the flashbacks of them doing the same thing as a child.
Especially because
like,
they've got similar tunic colours as well, so it's sort of it looks like the adult one is a bit faded with time. But...
It's just, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm having like a sentimental moment while I'm exploring this RPG or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, we know Requiem is in ice, that's right, so rushing it makes sense. Not just for me.
yeah, okay, fine. Requiem's a good song to have. Fine.
I'm still kind of surprised we're seeing ice as early as this, but...
It's fun. This is fun. These are some fun routes we're taking. I love that Roots Resorts is trying to bomb the thing in Goron City and just not.
Oh no. It's like not even trying to do it with strength either. It's like you've got bombs, just throw it in. There.
Oh, he finally got it. Poor guy. I've been trolled by that one before when I've been playing a game, and I was like, why is it taking me 15 bombs to get one in this guy?
All that for recovery heart as well, so it feels bad.
Words is just not having a good day right now in terms of his run. Hasn't gotten as much as the others, I think, because he spent so much time on like chickens and failing at the bomb check in Goron City.
Oh, Kyrios are getting the gamer sword for Big Boy Sword there, so that's saving about 20 seconds.
Oh, the BG sword?
Yep.
Ooh, I like that. I've been paying attention to words for swords because I want to make sure he gets something good. Oh, the Iron Dudes!
That'll be the waff for GC there, I imagine. And the magic as well.
And magic! Oh, whoa!
That's big.
Ooh. Now this is really interesting. When do the others go check that stuff? Is Ecola going to check it right now? Probably.
Yeah, we've got bombs, so probably going to clear up DC first. Since it's there, it's open. It's a pretty strong play.
Yeah, so chat's saying that Ocarina of Time teaches storms.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's an exciting one. Necro now following the GC waff as well, and gonna do his checks.
I've always been curious about that scene that Necro just activated, where like you start the bomb.
Oh, and when you spin around,
and he starts spinning. It's like he's like I swear that thing is like psychic powers or something, and it's like Alakazam in like the Pokemon series, and like just forces.
I
like,
love it. It's such a derpy thing for him to have left in. Like,
it's such a weird little characterization. Like, we're gonna make Link spin at the same time. Like, okay, thank you, developers.
And yes, Hufflepuff, this is a BSC by George. So,
it's
although
like
it's looked like it's been pretty easy to begin with, there's Song of Storms on all dungeons is smells like a George seed anyway.
So I'm having a hard time reading the screen. Do you know which dungeons are required? I missed that completely.
Yeah, so we need to do DC, Forest, Fire, Water, and Spirit for the medallions.
Okay, got it. So the only things that... Basically, hovers are really only good for the desert, maybe, but you have long shots that don't really matter a whole lot, so...
Pretty much.
Cool.
Unless there's something in Shadow, which is entirely possible, or it's AD for Song of Storms, which also is entirely possible.
Oh god.
And we get our first look at the Bombshoe
let's not will that into let's not will that into existence, first off. What you just said.
There's enough people in chat willing it into existence, they don't need our help.
Recovery hard. Okay, so Bombshoe's not a thing. Although I'm partial to Bombshoe bowling myself. Alright, so Necro's getting the things that Words for Swords had. It looks like Equa also got that, so like it's Karios is the only one who hasn't gotten to check the Goron City stuff. I'm sure Karios as well.
I'm sure. Well, they might.
I'm sure.
Might just play Requiem, follow Song Chain, but eventually they're going to get their way back to GC. Assuming they've seen the hint anyway.
Thank you, Kenra, for that. God bless chat. That's right. Frogswood is not dead. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, and the chat pointing out as well that Ecola now has magic, which means that was sat in DC as well. So we've got both magics freely available. We've got both hookshots freely available.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he went to Goron City. I didn't even see that there was a second magic. Okay, got it. But also got a bigger wallet, so that's kind of cool, I guess, if you're looking for, you know, to be the Bill Gates of Hyrule or something. Oh, that really fancy house get cursed.
Yeah, and we've got a wallet now as well, which means that t-shirt in London Ranch can't be way the hero, because we can just go buy one if needed, so...
Yeah, true. Maybe you don't... Okay, so Words for Swords is going to do the Zelda checks.
Yeah, Rupee 30, 40 and 50 are dead today, so only 10 and 20 we don't know. And are we seeing the Castle 2 hint?
I think it just said Death Mountain Crater was Way of the Hero.
DMC Wolf. Okay, that's actually useful hint. And big ones.
Yeah, no, that's huge. Alright, we're seeing our first Great Fairy Fountain. Check. Ooh, we're gonna get some King.
It's nothing.
King D time. Oh my god, the second wallet upgrade. Also,
both wallets in DC.
So like, if you want to get rich, it's DMC. DC's where it's at.
Yeah, Necro not going and getting the Hyrule Castle 2 hint.
That Bill Gates comment is aging well.
And Karios are getting Requiem, just as Ecola is going to get their first medallion.
Yep. So cool. This is fun. Alright, so Desert Colossus. Alright, getting the song, I guess? That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, might as
Yeah,
well.
you might as well, yeah. Be something ridiculously useful. Oh, serious song. Alright. Got a couple extra checks there, I guess. Can check Skull
I think that's
Kid
a
and
horse,
Papa
actually.
D. Oh, that was the horse. I'm so sorry.
But Sarias and opponents do look really similar when you only get like a second to glance at them.
It's like the inverted version. What was that hint? That looked important.
That was well foolish, which means that if it is AD,
Okay.
it's only for the grottos.
Oh, and Necro has the Lens of Truth, so they can obviously do this check, so... Because I don't... Did anyone else check the roof? Yeah, I guess they did. I'm seeing it on a few trackers. Yeah, so you get a lot of the songs pretty early, which is nice. That helps with travel, that helps with routing. So... Nothing wrong with getting lots of songs. Oh, okay. Doing adult forest checks, I guess. No.
Inevitable AD for Frogs 1. Oh, don't say that.
That's funny. Alright. Okay, so Words for Swords is doing Water Temple. I guess you can. You have all the items for it.
It's
Sure.
unusual to see it this early, but the
Hey,
items have given you them, so...
Okay, so we just got the ice arrows, which clearly means we have to go do Bongo Bongo, right? Like, that's just the natural progression of...
yeah, Green Shadow.
It's
Fine
perfect.
thing.
It's required now. It's...
Mirror Shield and Bongo. Confirmed.
Love that journey for us.
And Deku Knot upgrades.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice.
cool.
Let's take those.
Great. That sounds like a good time. So basically, it's just looking for the boss key and yeeting out of Water Temple as soon as possible. So
It's just so strange to see Water Temple so early.
I know, right? I was just thinking that, like, I can't remember the last time someone like routed Water Temple in this early. It's... yeah. Oh. Gotta get that blue potion or whatever they just drank. So you can get the free the bottle campaign. With that fairy. It's also strange for me to see someone do Water Temple. It's like, that's just crazy to me.
I don't think I've ever seen Water Temple as first dungeon. Like, and I've watched quite a lot of races now. Water Temple first dungeon is just bizarre.
It's a choice. I don't know. I don't think it's a wrong choice. I don't think there's a wrong choice here with how many items are available. You might as well do it. You have the stuff.
Oh, well, speaking of Mirror Shields.
No way!
Link Vigorum's got it versed today.
Alright, so I guess we have a jet seed? Like,
Jets by George.
I can't think of anything else they need. I mean, individually they need stuff, of course, but like, we know we're in no mode right now. It's like it's
Yeah, pretty much. DC we can do, Forest we can do.
Yeah.
Fire, got the hammer.
Water.
Spirit, we got the Mirror Shields and Requiem. Yeah, sounds like normal to me. Sub 1 hour normal.
Oh, right. Sorry, Adam brings up a good point.
Oh, of course, strength. Yeah, we don't have any strength right now.
Yeah, so that's it.
But apart from
I think that's pretty much it.
As long as it's not AD, anyway.
Oh my god, right? What if, like, Bongo had... And the ice arrows were our only hit. I'm just kidding. Hammer was in the valley. You had to get it with the chicken, so... Yeah.
Yeah, it's true as well. Reckon probably not needed, but you know, if that boss key is sat in the child spirit, then it might be. So.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot all about strength. I was just not thinking that. I was just like, oh my god, they have all the items, but you have to like move boxes. I forget. Boxes.
It's alright. It's 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, allow a few.
I know. My brain is a little screwy right now.
Oh, Vanilla Bolero. Okay.
Oh no, songs are hard. Bolero, Vanilla Bolero, which sounds like a band. Oh man. It's so hard to say who's in the lead right now with knowing what is where at this point, because it's like they're all gonna get it, it's just when are they gonna get it?
Yeah, real divergence in routing, which is nice actually.
It is. It makes it makes it not everyone doing 4 at the same time, which could still happen. Let me give that disclaimer there. We could see all 4 of them do that. I haven't seen. Oh, was the mirror the thing in Death Mountain Crater that was Way of the Hero, or
no? That was Link McGoran, so we haven't seen the DMC WAF yet.
Alright, so this could be it here for Equala, so... Nope.
Nope, so gonna need the hammer then, to the fairy fountain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else. That has to be what it is. It's gotta be on the fairy fountain.
Whatever's in there.
Yeah.
Strength at this point.
God, right? I'm sure it is. There's nothing else you can find. It has to be strength.
Hovers for Vorvadria logic, yeah.
God. Oh no! Oh,
good thing we got that fairy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Poor Words trying to find the boss key on 4 hearts in the middle of Water Temple. What a way to start your day. God. Alright, Karaoke's about to get their Lens of Truth. Cool. Okay, Words, what are you doing? Gonna drown there? Is that the plan? What? Okay, good. I thought he was gonna drown because he was just standing there underwater. That's not what the iron boots were meant to do. Got it. I get it now. We're good.
Oh, you're talking about the rocks falling, George. Yeah, that's just toxically loud.
I can't even hear audio, so like it's fine. I'm just listening to the soothing sounds of my co-commentator, who's amazing this morning.
Hopefully not too soothing, because we need to stay awake for another.
I know, right? Well, I think the chai has made it into my veins, so I think we're okay. I'm wide awake now. Apparently I don't, George, so... Usually it just happens for me.
The advantage that we have is...
I don't know what's wrong with you.
We can pick whichever audio we want to listen to, even.
I know, if I really want to. George. I give him too much crap and... throws it right back at me. I was trolling, but I'm not actually listening to any of the audios, so that's besides the point. Like, it's a mute button, right? Oh, man. Apparently I'm awake enough to feel trolly today, so... God. Alright, so Equal is finally going back to child, I guess. That's a choice. Does he have the iron boots?
Yeah, I've got the iron boots.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't have gone water next, but whatever. I'm not the runner, so
Just refuses to do water sub 1 hour. It makes sense. It's just
I mean,
just on point of principle.
oh no, Words is gonna drown! Oh,
Oh.
but
Good thing he
those
saved Scum the Fairy.
I know, right? Poor Words. I can't imagine trying to do this temple on 4 hearts.
4 hearts and no tune.
Oh.
Horrible.
Alright, we're time to find out what's on this chest. Pillar. It's a heart container. Cannot find this boss key to save his life. Oh my god.
At least bought himself another sort of, 5 seconds of breathing time or something, so... It's not a complete waste of...
Poor Words. That's so funny. And Necro's taking on King D right now. So that's cool.
Very well King D for both
King
games.
D.
I mean, he is a king, so...
I had to stop myself from calling him Papa D because I know that's Darmia, but I was like, Papa, no, that's not who he's fighting right now. What words? I feel so bad. Come on, give him the boss key. Let him end his nightmare.
Right? Yeah.
Oh wait, he has another heart because of the heart container. So now he's not doing it on 4 hearts anymore.
That's right. Yeah, he gets a little bit of extra time, but still not where you want to be. Especially because you could do all of this and the boss key, as Kinra was saying, if it's behind bow target,
dragon.
all of this is for nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh, and yeah, get your guesses in chat. Probably a bit late now.
Yeah, probably. Well, they already saw that with Necro, so...
Oh, it's different on each one, though.
Not... oh, it is?
Yeah. Oh. Everyone's is different, so...
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you meant the order of which the keys... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like,
the items the same, yeah.
No, I was like, wait a minute, what? The final chest is random for everyone? When did I not get no fight in this setting?
That would be something, yeah.
Oh god, that would be a horrible thing. Ginger, go back to bed. Thank you, I really should. I know you're talking about, oh my god. So, in my Pokemon Go game, my IGN is Ginger Snap, so when someone says Ginger, I think they're talking to me, so it's really
it's gonna get confusing then.
So like, oh, they're just talking to me in Pokemon Go, got it, okay. That's not... I was gonna say, wait a minute. I should go back to bed, honestly, but I have to go grocery shopping because it's gonna get up to 115 here today, and I'm not ready. I am not ready for that. I need to go grocery shopping early today. I have chai in my defense. Green dinosaur. Gosh. Alright, so we're just watching checks we've already seen from everyone right now, except for Wards, who is still trying to find that boss key on 5 hearts in Water Temple.
Yeah, Water Temple has not been very kind today, so I don't think we found anything.
Thanks, Rupee. I'm glad you like my laugh. I laugh a lot, to be honest, so I don't know if getting sleep would help that necessarily.
Laughter's infectious, so I mean the amount of hearts that the Equaler has got is looking very healthy compared to everything.
I know, right? Much better way to take on Water. Oh my god, we're doing Shadow Link. We've hit that point in Water Temple. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that's a much better amount of hearts to go into Water Temple with than what Wards did.
Necro gonna go get what was in TARDIS, which I didn't actually see.
I didn't see either.
Oh, it's blue rupee. Well, it's worth it when you've got a wallet. That's pretty nice.
I mean, if there's something you need money for, I guess that's nice.
Still don't got a shield, so might be thinking team buy a shield.
I didn't see words. Well, obviously words didn't reset, so they didn't get this boss key yet. They're having to. Oh my god.
Going down
the worst chest for the boss key to be on, and everyone else still has to do this. So I can't tell if this is an advantage or not, but I don't think it is because Words has not been getting other checks or chests while they've been doing this, so they're gonna have to make up all that other people have. But if they can get that boss key chest, that's something everyone else has to do. So. Oh god, I didn't think about that, Adam.
This could all be for nothing.
Oh no, recovery heart. I just want Words to get it. I really do. Like I want Words to have something on the runners for all the trouble they've gone through for this.
Just for the sheer fact of doing this. I mean, 30-minute
they've been killed. They've been killed by the I don't know what you call them, the manta rays. Oh, no. Poor Words.
Yes.
No. That's not. Yeah. Ugh. Yep.
At least they know that it's strength lock now, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
If they have to come back here, when they come back here, at least they know where it will be.
Except maybe it's not strength locked. And Words is doing a check I can't think of right now. Oh, okay, got it. This one. I forgot about this chest. My bad.
Oh, I thought I'd done this one.
Okay. Yeah, I did too.
Just a different reading choice.
Yeah. Right, now I know what he's doing. Okay.
Yeah, so this route actually worked out for him because it gave him enough keys to actually
open
this one.
I thought he already did this one too. Water Temple just kind of all blends together at some point, so...
Especially because there's sort of 4 or 5 different routes depending on what item set you've got.
Yeah.
It depends on which way you generally go. But some of the things usually get checked early.
If it's vanilla boss key... Oh my god, it's vanilla boss key! Oh!
Well, at least they found it. Yeah.
So oh my god, but I can't think that other people aren't gonna just go for that boss key potential. I mean, anything is possible in the Water Temple, but like, wow! I was so worried for Words for a second. At least he got something out of it. Oh my gosh.
Hopefully, morphers like a strength or something. Strength or something.
Yeah,
useful.
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Alkaline said it could be, but it could all just be lost time, the entire Water Temple, if someone makes a routing decision just to go straight for the boss key chest. Then...
Right, and that's the difference right now, that Words is going to be 99 because they boss key straight away, so that could be a huge time suck when the dust settles. I mean, it doesn't... Oh no, he must morph. Come on.
And it looks like Cariosa going to DMC with the hammer, so he's going to be the first one who's actually going to be able to resolve the waft for us. Oh no. This has been a nightmare of a Water Temple for worse.
Oh no. I still want River Way of the Hero on River to be like a meme in future races. Like, that was too funny earlier. Alright, we're gonna see... Yeah, okay, that's what the mirror shield was. Okay, got it. Now I've seen where it is. Alright, Curios is doing some
Okay, so
DMC check.
Fairy Fountain only had a lot of rupees.
Huh. What's going to the hero in DMC then? Oh, we're about
Did
to
they
find
not
out.
check war? I'm not sure.
Wow, I'm just confused. There's a Deku shield somewhere. I missed the location.
Oh, Ruto's on Morpher.
That's really concerning.
Ice covered in logic.
Ruto, Ruto, what are you trying to tell us? She sent her letter through the future, like a Doctor Who episode or something. Probably, honestly. God. That would suck.
And we're definitely sure it was DMC was Wath, right? It wasn't DMT.
I'm pretty sure the DMC was Wath according to the Zelda Castle check.
Then there's something Magnus is pointing out. The only check we haven't seen, and there has to be for Storm's Grotto.
That's a choice by the seed.
Alright, AD, let's go. Oh, is it only Hammerlocked? Then I don't know why we haven't seen it, right? Or are we going to see it anymore?
AD!
Yeah, isn't the Storm's Grotto turned off, or is that League? I get really confused with these different settings.
I thought Storm's Grotto was turned off. I could be wrong, but I feel like someone said that in a race I commentated one.
It can't be though, because there's nothing else in DMC, and we've checked everywhere else.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
It's got to be in here then.
Yeah. Arrows. And heart. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. That's something. That's more than they had before. Alright, so that's what we all suspected, is there was a strength somewhere in DMC, we just didn't know where. So now we know. So we are one strength away from no mode at this point.
Hey, Doc keeps subscribing for 20 months.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks.
How's it going, Doc? Good to see you've actually got some time off, I guess.
Alright, so Necro's opting to do some Fire Temple, which obviously you would do.
Yeah, Big Green Dinosaur, this is a BS by George. TM, seed. Oh, that hasn't really been that much BS yet. It's more like Jets by George so far, but we'll see.
Except for one strength that we don't know where it is. And there's no hint that tells us where it is, so it's kind of anyone's guess right now. I vote Ganon's Castle. God, I'm trying to think. Oh, the Shadow Chest. That's where the other strength is. That's my guess.
It's a guess. It certainly could be. I didn't see the reason not.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other real hints at this point they haven't already found because they have all songs, so... Why not? I guess we haven't seen archery or, oh no, is Words for Swords going to go do Gerudo Training Grounds next?
No, maybe it could be strength in there.
If strength is in Gerudo Training Grounds, it's worth it, otherwise it's a big pile of nothing words. It's a trap. Everything else is not there. I'm gonna be right back, so
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Am I right in seeing in chat that Doc Keeps is going to be getting back to the running again? Ah, that's so good. Alright, so... Valley Necro is just going to drown himself to death warp, makes sense. Cariosa on fire, which is a great play, considering you've got the hammer. You'll be only one still to have the hammer. That's right. Nope. Ecolar's got a hammer as well. But, yeah, I'd have to agree. I'd say Cariosa's definitely got an early lead here. The lights were on the Lost Woods Bridge scrub. Tom. Oh, theatre scrub. Right. One of the scrubs.
Okay, I am back. What did I miss?
Nothing much. Nothing particular. We'll just say that at the moment it seems like Kyrgios has probably taken a bit of an early lead, and now they're into fire.
I mean, it doesn't shock me. It's Cariosa, so...
Yeah.
It's... I have watched a lot of races on YouTube with Cariosa, so... Yeah. First time actually getting to commentate on one of those races, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget that if you've got a long shot, you can check this as an adult without having to use bomb shoes. Which is pretty nice.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that.
Got the hammer, I'm guessing. Oh, I haven't got Bolero yet, I don't think. So I can't just warp straight to fire.
That's true. Adam has a point. Wanted to get a bet going. It could be over strength too. I don't know how to do that, so... Alright, so we're just doing, except for Kyrgios is the only one doing, like, new checks, right? Everyone else is pretty much doing checks we've seen.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, something Magnus is correct. Technically, Wasteland isn't foolish, it's just was in it dead. So our 3 foolish would be bottom of the well, Lake Hylia, and Soul's Demo.
Got it.
No, it's not AD yet.
Yeah.
Probably won't be, but
yeah.
depends how far into the casino we get, really. At which point we decide to just assume it's in a Stormsboro or not.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out like what other like I guess strength could be on Goma or something. Like I don't could be all. They have that we now know where strength 1 is. It's like to get at it.
But yeah, strength 1 being the WAF does mean that the next strength has to be strength locked.
Yeah.
Otherwise it wouldn't be a WAF.
Oh no, Karios trolled themselves out of the elevator and fire. That's funny. Oh no, it's getting trolled by the bats. Oh no. Alright, there we go. Finally got it.
None of the dungeons, apart from DC, have played very nice with our runners today who've gone there. Still not quite as bad as the Water Temple.
I was just thinking that it's pretty much boss key boss for most of these dungeons.
Looking like Necro is going to make his way to Valley. The question then is, if he gets the hammer, are they going to carry on to GTG, or are they going to do what the other runners have done, and go elsewhere.
Well, I mean, you know, they're not doing water yet. Putting that off.
Yeah, Words for Swords is the only one crazy enough to go do an early water, but it does make sense. It is a Psylocke behind it. And
yeah.
Yeah, it could be useful. So. Oh, and that's Winner Heart Piece, so we're on our way to mean percent.
Yeah.
Strength 1, we think is yeah, Hammer Grotto Scrubs and DMC, and it's the only Woth there as well. So
yeah, I mean, we pretty thoroughly have checked DMC at this point. And I can't think of what else it would be.
I was looking away for a second. Did Necro not check Valley? Because it seems to be that he hasn't got a hammer and is carrying on to GTG. So
I don't
might do
it.
the old go into GTG, save, run out, do the checks, save, come back in if it's nothing. But it doesn't have bomb shoes, so
maybe. Curiosa is not fine. Oh my gosh! If all the well, I mean, it couldn't be because it was boss keys are really hard.
That could be what the BS by George is today. It's just awful boss key locations.
All boss keys are on the boss, except DC for some reason.
Yeah, we don't know anything about GTG, but considering that we're really not missing much.
Oh, okay, that was the strength we already saw now. I was excited for a second.
Chances are there's probably nothing important in GTG, but
I actually think Words is doing pretty good on items. They wasted a lot of time in the beginning of water. Like, they actually have quite a few items for this point in the game.
yeah, Necro not getting that hammer, being the only one without it is gonna hurt him because he can't clear out the Woth in the MC, which we know is hammer locked. So
right.
It feels a bit bad that he didn't get it on his way.
You know what I really like about this seed so far is that there hasn't been something we can't commentate on, which is pretty cool because sometimes you get like, it's the routing choices have been.
Yeah, it definitely makes it interesting. It's not a particularly linear seed.
No.
Again, because you get so many items early.
Alright, boss key was on something for Curiosa, not in the boss key chest.
Yeah, not too deep, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And I think this forest play from Ecola is a really good one.
Ecola's been pretty
From
solid.
what we know, it does seem more likely that strength is in here.
Yeah.
Anywhere else at this point.
Well, it's nice we're getting a forest out of the way. Or just hopefully. Oh, there's the other student. Why not? Wardrobe choices.
And yeah, here comes Necro to check the valley, which is good. Good thing he's done that because he'd be in trouble otherwise.
Big fan of Necro's tunic. Love that. Also love.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Actually, we haven't.
Words for Swords also has a lovely shade of maroon or something.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm a fan of the maroon. So
yeah, love that. So we can commentate on fashion today. I figured I'd get that out of the way. Is the Link fashion expert
contractually obliged. We've got to cram it in somewhere.
I know. Get some Victoria's Secret music playing, you know, while we're going through it.
The Hyrule fashion show.
Tunics are basically like underwear, right? I'm just kidding. Anyways.
The Zora underpants for.
now I'm just thinking of Breath of the Wild. Lordy. Alright, so Rios is gonna have their medallion. fastest runner with that nation so far. Oh, love these arrow shots. Kyrus is having fun today.
You could say he was on fire. I'll leave.
No, I'm loving this the fire dragon. I have to say fire dragon because I never know. Fire dragon fight was a lot of fun. Just being him like spam with arrows.
Necro taking the second Valley Death Warp of his seed.
Yeah. I'm laughing at chat right now. Boss key on forest. All right. So
okay.
Yeah.
This seed really looking not too bad at all.
No. You still have to go through it to get all the ghosties, but.
Oh, and bomb shoes as well. Surprisingly playable, this seed.
Yeah, Necro's still gathering Skulltulas. Yeah, Necro has the hammer now, so we're good there.
Yeah. Yeah, the sooner Necro gets to DMC and realizes that the strength is off, the sooner he can stop wasting time collecting spells.
If Necro does get that other strength check, like, that could give Necro an advantage, kind of. Just because it's the only thing we don't know.
In terms of bets, if you did it pretty soon, then it probably would work as one.
Oh.
But as Alkaline Ace is saying, if it isn't Forest, like we kind of suspect it might be, then...
I think we missed the happy 1 hour mark, but happy belated 1 hour mark.
Happy 1 hour 4 minutes, everybody.
Oh my god, we're so bad on commentating. Never again should we ever be paired up. I'm just kidding, you're great.
It's been a good laugh so far. I guess since we are an hour in, and while the bet is going on, take this opportunity to thank my co-commentator for getting up really early this morning for this, Malcolm. And that infectious laugh making me feel a lot better today, so thank you for that. Thanks also to George for his surprisingly okay seed. And restreaming, big ups for that. And to our 4 trackers, who I don't know if the command was working. If it is, there we go. We've got K Sinjar, MR, the Alan Heffley, and Melkoby, keeping us all updated and keeping you guys updated as to what the hell's going on. And George wasn't lying, the bet is now closed. So
Woo!
we did find hover boots in GTG, so that could be shadow bait right there.
Also, giving it up to co-commentator Ginger, who's keeping me in line right now for commentary, like me getting off track and him getting me back. We're gonna start a podcast. Yeah. No. A lot of fun. This is a great race. I love this.
Yeah, it's just a treat to watch 4 incredible runners.
Yeah, and we still have no idea where this strength 2 is. So it's great. It could be anywhere, or nowhere, or everywhere. I don't know. I have to cover my base.
Strength 2, strength 3, strength 4, strength 5, strength 6.
I know, right?
Somewhere.
And then the castle was lifted off the ground and thrown into lava. Because we've reached strength infinity.
Just yeet the castle. I love it.
Done! Saved everyone! We're good! Oh, goodness. Yeah, we got hovers, and that was the one thing I remember now. The hovers were in GTG, which, oh boy, I feel like the troll thing right now would be like, oh my god, the shadow, but like, there's nothing that like, it's more just like a troll gut thing, like just thinking about like place to put the second strength, and it's somewhere in shadow.
Yeah, sadly, Stone Shadow might not find a way today, which
Yeah.
is unusual for a restream and a weekly. But,
we love you, George. I'm sorry you're not feeling good.
It's alright, George. We'll cover the shout-outs for you. Don't worry.
It's okay. We'll just give you shit the entire rest. Oh god, I said shit on a restream. Okay. We'll give you crap on a restream.
Compounding the error there. Nice. I said a bad word. Oh, damn it. Another bad word. I said a bad word.
Just bleep me in the restream, it's fine.
Oh, that's busy weekend, George.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the slingshot? God, GGG is weird today.
GTG's loaded, but with stuff that we probably don't need.
It's like a loaded potato, but it's all like stuff you don't want to put on a baked potato. Like salsa and like...
Yeah, swas.
Jalapeno.
Goddamn commentators say beep doodle words. That's it.
Love that. The shield. What is this? What is this GTG today? Oh man. There's some weird things in GTG today.
Balances it out with the Deku knot and a Deku shield, so...
God. Lordy. What? Oh, Words is just trying to make sure they don't. That's fair. That's a fair thing to do. Honestly, Words is doing pretty good today, all things. We're gonna have as many
They've got the more trolly of the, apart from Spirit, the more trolly dungeons out there early, which is good.
Yeah.
And they're not really behind on any items.
No, they just have to get, I think, DC is what they have left to do that's done.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about DC is that's a nice easy one. After Forest after Water on 4 Hearts. And,
it's actually a pretty good routing choice too. It's just literally right there.
Speaking of hearts, Karios is a little bit monkeresque with 3/4 of a heart remaining.
Oh,
if it is Forest.
I just noticed that. I like that. I think Karios likes it either. Okay, Words is struggling a little bit with Fire Dragon today. But I think we're gonna be okay. Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
Got it. Oh, and that's a scale in Forest.
What? Oh my gosh.
So that would be gold scale available. Yeah.
Or Necro is still going for whatever is in G2. Probably.
Not
The
knowing
groupie!
Hey!
It's Greg!
Kind of glad that he hasn't been to clear up the DMC waff because we might not have seen that otherwise.
I feel like I've seen Greg on that chest times should like be theoretically possible.
It's like, are we sure this isn't a Plando? Because that's where I'd put it if it was a Plando.
I know, right?
And yes, chat's saying this gold scale can't be what strength was leading to, so still presumably something else here in the Forest.
Alright, so Words is done with Fire. Probably heading for DC next.
I didn't actually get a chance to click on it, George. No, I meant to and then sort of forgot.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, the classic. I can't believe it either, George. That's true.
Necro and Nicole are both doing fire tipple.
Yeah.
Yep. So
But,
most interesting right now is Warriors or whatever.
Yes, Cariosa really with Forest being the only checks that we haven't really seen. Still nothing from Forest though, so we're going to have to go deeper. Phantom Ganon, maybe? Strength 2?
Yeah, that could be it. Which
PG usually has something from what I've seen, so...
if Baronade is really gonna say the dumbest thing ever, because they would have to bring... Oh, God.
Yeah, until we resolve this strength off, it's really hard to know what the seed wants us to do. But
It's also really hard to know who's in the lead, because none of them know where the thing is.
oh yeah, as we're seeing, pixel shot, or at least an attempt at a pixel shot. The question I was on pixel shot is how long do they try it before they just give up? Because eventually they will give up. It's just how long are you willing to spend trying it?
Yeah. Nicola is going for that, them tricks.
In case anyone doesn't know, pixel shot is very, very technical. There's one pixel essentially that you can hit with a long shot from here, which avoids you having to set up PA. But because it's one pixel from across the other side of the room, it's extremely difficult and quite a bit of luck as to whether you'll actually hit it.
And I don't know if I can watch that right now. That's giving me some anxiety watching that. I think he's gonna give up, but like yep, he done. Okay, good. That was a lot to watch. What? Oh, okay, got it. We were back flipping over my got it. I was like, what are we doing right there, words?
Okay, so going to be on the way to Forest. So we're going to get double Forest shortly. But hopefully for not too long, because Cariosa's almost finished.
Yeah, words is cleaning up.
And we're back with the pixel shot attempt.
No! Okay, I can't watch that right. That's too much stress. I don't like that this early in the morning.
Oh!
Oh!
And the shield dance to celebrate.
Oh my gosh. I did not think they were going to get that. He was going to get that. Oh my gosh.
Nikora, I think what Wes's plan seems to be is do all the horrible dungeons first and then just rush the easy ones at the end. I can't really see why they wouldn't be doing DC otherwise. Apart from they do know that, I believe they've resolved the DMC WAF, so they know that it's got to be something strength locked.
Yeah, I don't know why words didn't do DC there. That's a choice. I'm not sure if it's the right choice either. Cariosa. Loving this ghost fight.
Everyone's favourite temple. No skips anywhere. I mean, there's some early on with there's some funky strats you can do, like free keys and stuff. But after that, it's just so linear.
Songs are hard. Hookshotting is hard. We're just having to cancel his hookshot just so we can hit with his long shot. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Alright, so we're getting our second forest temple now with Curiosa almost done with the whole thing. So it's Iron Forest today, the F temples. Come out of the way.
And yeah, Alkaline Ace, I'm also a bit surprised, because Necro did the same thing. Decided to go into fire without picking up their DMC WAF strength.
Yeah,
But it's a strong play, I mean, you get dropped right back out there, so...
oh!
And there it is. That's
is.
confirmation. There's strength 2 in the basement of Forest.
So, I think objectively we can say Curiosa's in the lead.
Let's have a look.
They have the mirror
Got the
shield,
long
they have...
shot, got the mirror shield, iron boots, strength 2. Oh, it looks like go mode to me.
Yeah, that looks like go mode. Holy crap! And Words is gonna be right on Curiosa's tail, but like he has to go all of still. So I think it's Curiosa first, Words probably second, and then who knows if the other two, depends on how fast they...
Yeah, that's right.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's glow mode technically, but also, yeah, the lights are not going to be hard to get at all. And we'll have to go back as child.
Oh, okay, so
that's
Curiosa
gonna
missed
cost
the
some
light?
time.
Oh. I didn't realize Curiosa missed the light, so Words is gonna be in go mode.
Yes, that's right. Words should be in go mode.
Yeah, because they're gonna get
eventually.
strength. Yeah, when they get strength too.
And having done water as well, that's pretty nice if they just need to go
if
mode
Curiosa
spirit
beats-
and go mode shadow, DC.
If Curiosa beats all dungeons and has to go to Ganondorf to get his light arrows hand, and everyone... Oof, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, actually finding those lights.
Yeah, Words is gonna be
It's
ahead.
pretty
depending on-
big. It's gonna cost a good 5 minutes, maybe not quite 5 minutes, but 3 or 4 minutes for
man.
Curiosa to go back. Age
Plus,
change.
Words did water dungeon already. So the number of dungeons plus, like, wow, this flipped really fast.
Yeah, it did look like Curiosa had that early lead, but then turns out the Words for Swords routing, although it looked a bit funky compared to everyone else, was the correct route.
And sometimes those funky plays are really what.
Especially in a weekly as well. It's when you've got it's not just a one-on-one. So you've got, if you want to beat 30 other people, that's the sort of route to go. Make a play that you don't think anyone else will, and hope it pays off. And if it does, then
if Curiosa goes boss key first in here, this is gonna be real interesting. Because that's something that Words doesn't have ever did basically. Anyone who goes for that boss key first or like gets it really early.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it did cost him some time potentially.
Oh man, 117 go mode. Well, I mean it's glow mode, but
This is definite jet. I think we can call it that now.
yeah, we can call it that. The fact that you can get everything and then everything else is normal routing is like. That's basically Chad.
I mean, as chat's pointing out, Words didn't do ice because they haven't got Requiem, so
That's another thing
might
too. Like,
have to do that first.
there's still so much race to be had.
Yeah, or they could just gamble and cross Wasteland and do it that way. But if they find out that Boss Key is in Child Spirit, then they're going to be a bit pissed if they do that. So it's going to be an interesting choice for Words' favour.
So I would say Necro's probably a little farther behind. I mean, I guess you could say he's in quote unquote in front of Equal, but he did all those GT, and like they were not.
That's right. Yeah, because he didn't do the.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Ikola were in the same boat. They didn't resolve the DMC war, find out that it was strength, and then
That's true.
Known not to. But the advantage is that Ikola didn't actually go to GCG, whereas, as you said, Necro did waste a lot of time there.
Oh my god, so much time in GTG. The perfect goal to see. Let's see. Alright, so are we getting the Death Mountain crater checks right now? No. Necro. Oh wait, no, he already has it. Necro already has it. We're good.
Yeah, he did. He did the Scrubs growth first, so he knows.
Actually, Necro's okay. It's just like being a whole forest temple behind two other runners with glow mode up.
If Cariosa Godrid's water, then they might just slip their way back in the lead because.
Yeah, it depends on if they go for boss key.
Word's like, basically last location for boss key. So if Cariosa just rushes boss key chest, then
yeah,
that'll be a good 5-6 minutes that we've made up there.
Yeah.
Whether they will or not is a different story, but
yeah, the big thing right now is what is faster, getting the light arrows or getting like to do deep. You have no idea where those light. That's oof. If he doesn't get Feror's win before getting the light arrows hit from Ganondorf, like, ugh.
I mean, it's just the fact that it's going to require 2 age changes just to go get. That's it's probably going to feel pretty bad.
All right, Nicola got strength finally, so we're good there. Necro's going to do forest. Yeah, okay. So we've already seen all these checks, so. So it's just a matter of how quickly does that boss key get right here. That's going to make a time difference. Oh, this is fun. This is a fun race.
Yeah. As we were saying, Cariosa, if you can get the jump right, it's looking like they're going to get 5 or 6 minutes back easily on words here.
And that could be the 5 or 6 minutes they need to go back and get those lighter.
Yeah, it's
sure everyone else got it.
Between these two, I think.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
No.
Oh no, but
Karios is getting trolled by a wall.
Every troll equals another 20 seconds lost, so.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. This is fun. Yep, alright, so Kyrios has got the boss key. Awesome. And then we're seeing triple. The walls all blend together. I thought Ecola was in 4. They're headed there, so we'll be triple for a little.
Yeah, we're gonna get triple forest, which, yeah, well.
It's not as bad as the quadruple forest I had last time I commentated, so that's good. But yeah,
yeah, at least Carrios has already done that. So, I mean, I would say that, yeah, Carrios is pretty much back in the lead again now. Forest isn't exactly the shortest temple, even if you bow mode him.
Yeah, it's, it just depends on when Curiosa goes to get those light arrows, and I don't find them.
I think at the moment it's Cariosa just in the lead, but then the other 3, they've all got their light arrows, I believe.
Yep.
They do. So Cariosa's the only one without the light arrows.
Yeah.
And the other 3 are all pretty close to each other, so I think overall we're going to get quite a few close finishes. And
I think we are too. I think it's going to be like minutes or even seconds maybe. This is a great race. Holy crap.
This is when the lesser spotted weekly jet.
Whoa! Cariosa killing with that BG. You see the difference.
Cariosa saving so much time and water over words, going straight to the boss key and getting the beautiful one cycle, as opposed to having to mess about like words had to do.
It is entirely possible, depending on how fast Spirit Temple goes, that Curiosa actually has enough time to get all the way to Ganon, go all the way back to Forest, get the light arrows, and get back to Ganon's. Like, holy crap!
Yeah, they've got the warp zone, so I've been to Ice, I believe. So they've got Requiem. Where's their Rutos?
I forgot about Rudo's letter. I'm still like trying to think like it's like the lake house a little bit, and that the letter shows up 7 years later or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. A little bit of a lake house story going on right now with Rudo. I guess that's a bad comparison.
It's a sort of French vanilla paradox letter. It's almost a paradox, but not quite.
Help me, 7 years in the past. You're my only hope. That sort of stuff. Alright, so Triple Forest and Cariosa doing... not Spirit? Huh?
Getting this song.
Oh, got it.
Might go get the Burning Caxon as well, but unlikely. I'm presumably going to do Child Spirit.
Oh, Child Spirit. Got it, taking the safe route.
Make sure.
Not the gambly risky route. I would take the gambly risky route at this. But that's just me. I'm all about a good gamble.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Because without a fire source, there's checks you wouldn't be able to do as an adult. So you can only do as a child with Deku Sticks. So yeah, it makes 100% sense.
Okay. Alright, fine. Don't do the gambly risky route. It's fine.
But it does mean you have to do Child Climb, and nobody really likes doing that if they don't have to. But I think overall he's got to be feeling pretty good about the situation at the moment.
Yeah.
However, it does know it's a jet, so there's only so good you can feel when it's a jet. Everyone else will be finding out.
Watch Fire Arrows or Dens be like, what is in here? They're like, oh, okay, well. No, his shield's gone.
No. Hashtag
Guess
team
not
never
go
got a shield.
buy it with that giant Bill Gates sized wallet you got. Yeah, I forgot all about fire. I was like, I would just... But yeah, no, this is the right play. Silly me, why did I ever doubt Kill?
It's like, oh, that's an interesting route decision. It was like, well, it's Cariosa, so it's probably
It's the right one.
probably definitely right one. Yeah.
Alright, Words is finishing off. God, is it Amy is the last one? I can't.
I don't remember. I just call him by the colours.
Megs? Is it Megs? There's a Megs, there's an Amy, and there's other one.
Meg, yeah, I haven't read the book, so I don't remember what the name of the
Meg.
of them all is.
Meg. Enough of my Family Guy references. Moving on. Alright, we're about to be in go mode for Words. Because the...
Yeah, they actually have the light arrows.
Right, because the second strength is down here, so...
And there's a small key on Child's side, yep, so logically at least, you had to come here. But I guess in a way that's sort of fortunate that it didn't have a fire source, because if it wasn't thinking about going Child's Spirit, then it definitely did.
Yep. So... Jet Seed! Always a good time.
It's refreshing, because,
after my 5-hour race last time, yeah, it's refreshing.
Yeah, when a couple of weeks ago on the NA Weekly, I think it was a bullshit by Cup Seed, and that was just horrible.
Was that
a
the
4-hour marathon?
Was that the NA one?
It was, yeah, the NA.
Oh my god, that was the one. That was the one I commentated on. There was one person went 5 hours, and I'm like,
yeah, I was tracking that one, so I remember it well as well.
Such a bullshit seed.
Oh, that was bad. Still talked about now.
I know, it was one of my favorite seeds, but it was also one of the worst teams, so... I loved it, but I was just like, oh man, it's like a mental marathon at that point. Even a race. It's like, who can, like, literally remember where every chest is. And make sure they don't double tech stuff. Okay.
I'm glad they're saying that you can see a sub 145 finish, and I agree. Yeah, I think if Cariosa had the light arrows, they would easily be under 145. So that does mean that
other people will probably finish sooner, probably then.
Yeah, I mean, he literally is the only one on the restream without him.
Yeah. I don't think Words is gonna finish. And both, I think Ecola and Necro both can go mode after. But no,
I mean, the only thing that everyone's really been missing is Strength 2. As soon as I get Strength 2, then everything else is sort of clearable. So, yeah, even though Cariosa's in the lead, everyone else is going to be in go mode before them, technically, so...
Words for Swords has to do DC next. Like, I can't think... Unless they just want to do DC last.
Especially because they've now got Bomb Shoes. I mean, DC just takes about 2 or 3 minutes and you're done.
I guess.
Don't need to mess about anywhere. Very fast.
Alright, so Child side's done for Cariosa, which is great.
2 small keys, Child or Fire locks, yes.
Yeah. Right,
one definitely Child locked, and the other one Fire locked.
Now we're getting the ice attack. Yep. That's something for Words right now. Now we're seeing all the things Words didn't do because they spent much time. Like, it's starting to catch up with it. These are all the things that everyone else did.
Yep, so off to Iced, which, again, it's one of those ones you can't... Well, I guess you can go mode a little bit in Ice if you've got some bottles. Yeah. Just to go get the song. I'm not really worried about it too much.
Yeah, it just seems like such a waste to just go get one song. I don't know. It might be the right call. Probably is, with how long it takes to get to Spirit. It just
It is one of those that's sort of a big gamble.
Yeah. I think it's, like I said, I think it's so hard to do that.
But I mean, it wouldn't have surprised me if they did decide to gamble it, seeing as they were in Water Temple in 30 minutes or something, so...
Yeah.
With 4 hearts. Which isn't what you usually want to do.
I know, God! So much time spent just because they had 4 hearts. Alright, so... E-Cola is about to go be in go mode, I believe.
Yeah, as chat pointing out, probably is about a similar time to go mode Ice versus crossing the way, so it might even be a bit faster even.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but you just have to pick one and hope it's the right call. And hope that you don't get trolled by the ice. And then Necro's about to be in go mode, I think.
Yeah, so that's Strength 2 for Ecola, so let's go mode.
Yep.
Necro will be very, very short.
Very close. God, Ecola and Necro are so close.
All 4 actually are pretty close. I think it's going to be a hell of a finish.
I'm excited. I just mean, like, in terms of thing. Well, about half a GTG actually, and probably would have a significant lead. Normal routing, like going Forest. And so that's interesting. Oh god, I don't...
At this point, I still think it's between Cariosa and Words, but...
Yeah, for Words it depends on how fast Spirit goes and when they do these. Yeah. They still have there's still technically a whole dungeon, like, but Necro and Equal haven't done water.
That's right, yes.
It's like the only reason
Words do.
Correct, and that's the one thing that Curios and Words have. They don't have to do any of that anymore. Words wasted a lot of time, though, so it's a matter. So that's where. Because I think Curios is almost done with Spirit at this point. Like, they're getting pretty close.
Yeah, just as soon as they find the boss key, they can be done.
Right.
So they're doing the mirror shield checks, and they did
Yeah.
quite a lot of the child checks as child. So
Yep.
done all the fire checks.
Oh man, I'm kind of tense right now. This is fun.
I think even with having to go get the light arrows, I think the water temporary choice is probably going to swing it for Cariosa's way. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot faster. Didn't have to use 2 fairies and die twice either, let alone go the long one.
Oh man, that's still so good. And Equal is now going to go do water. So if they go key, this gets real interesting. I love that they have a sparkly shiny for Go. Oh my god, that makes.
Oh yeah, I love that tracker, the Go mode.
I haven't seen this tracker before. This is great. I love that though. It's all like, oh, Go. Shiny and shimmer. Great. Oh, and Equal got Pharaoh's Wind at some point? I missed that entirely.
Yeah, Pharaoh's Wind was in the Hammer Rocks in Valley.
So does Cariosa have Pharaoh's Wind?
No, I don't think they do.
Oh,
do the,
crap. That could be something too that's going to eat at some time, because if they have to go all Ganondorf's...
Oh no, it was Hammer Chest and Fire. Yeah, wrong Hammer Chest. Yeah, so Cariosa definitely doesn't have that.
Right, so that's another thing that, like, that would make the Ganondorf... Like, if they had Pharaoh's Wind, I would say Cariosa. Because they don't, it's so hard to tell.
And even though it looks sort of like it's kind of set in stone, I've seen so many times just things that you don't expect just swinging races completely. So
yeah, like you died again in Ganondorf unexpectedly.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen Cariosa die to Ganondorf.
Oh no, I don't expect that.
If that day ever happens, it could be today.
I love this scene though. This is. All right, perfect. Okay, Words is finally doing. Thank you. I was like, when is Words gonna have time to go do?
Yeah, this is about as good a time as it's ever going to get for him to do DC before they head out to Spirit. So, and knowing that they've got bomb shoes and they can.
Oh my gosh! If Words bomb shoes this,
I'm sure they will. Like, all 4 of his runners will know the choose strats. There's 2 different setups as well. One I know is one from the left. I haven't learned this one on the right yet.
My jaw is dropped right now. I don't know. Oh, holy crap!
It's one of my favourite strats. I do love watching them do the bomb choose for the eyes.
Because now that's a few minutes that Words made up because he didn't have to go through and get everyone. Oh my gosh!
But yeah, getting it first time there is very technical. that one. It looks easy, but it's not as easy as they make it look. Like all the tricks in this game. It's like, oh, I can do that, and then you try it. A bit like the King Zora skip here. It's like, oh, that doesn't look too hard. It's like, what, 6 steps or something? I could do that. And then sort of 2 hours later, you're just like, why can't I do this?
No, boss keys on left hand, or no, right hand. Sorry, I can't do my left.
That's not bad location for
No. Karios is gonna be done with Spirit now, so. Whew, buddy. All right, this is something. So it's just how fast does words and how quick. That's really the big thing, right? Words getting trolled by their own bomb.
That was amusing, yes. We were just like, oh wow, yeah, very, very smart. What excellent play with the bomb choose strategy. And then, oh dear, I messed up the bomb chew battle.
Right. So obviously, Words is doing Spirit. So that's the next. Karios will be done. I think Karios is still ahead. I do now. No,
and somebody called it in chat earlier. This is a cola seed, and
oh my god!
He just proved it with a time of 1 minute 42, 32 seconds.
Holy crap!
Just rush dungeon. It's simple. I don't know why this game's so hard. Just do your dungeons, do progression, and you win. Simple.
That does sound like a cola thing.
Yeah, big GG's for cola.
Yeah, that's
Karius
awesome.
has probably just seen that and thought, damn it, I thought I was doing well.
Okay, so Ecola has to finish Morpha and the Glory. Here's the only one who's almost a... Necro apparently hadn't done water yet. Oh boy.
That's right. Yep, no water for them.
Yikes.
So, yeah, they're definitely behind in terms of...
Yeah. Yep. Alright, Ecola is literally one more behind Words. But, God, that's top 145. I mean, I knew it was possible, I just get it. It's obviously not Curiosa.
Yeah, as chat's saying, presumably must have gone and got the light arrows, because I don't think you could manage that if you had double age change.
Yeah. Alright, Words is now doing Spirit. Adult. They didn't do Child first. And Ecola is about to go do Spirit.
GG Cola in chat. Oh, honestly, we're not that surprised that you won this one, because it's basically like just rush the dungeons. So
yeah,
if there ever was a seed that had your name on it, it was this one.
yeah. Alright, Curiosa doing... And done. Cool.
So now they just need to go...
So it's just a matter now...
They could have got their light arrows right at the start and saved themselves 5 minutes, but...
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
So, is it possible for them to finish just doing adult side of Spirit, or is that...
Well, there was 2 keys that he's not going to be able to get as adult, because one's fire locked and one is in Child Spirit.
Right.
But then again, it depends on the room. Spirit key logic, it's a hell of a thing.
It's a hell of a drug. Alright, so Karios is off to go get that key in Ganon Clue. This one's so close. It just depends on if they can get boss key without having to go Child. This is intense. I'm glued to my screen right now. Oh man. Sorry for a lack of talking. I'm just so intensely focused.
Yeah, with 3 go modes and a glow mode. So
it's intense. This is nuts. Yeah, it's just a matter of when you pull on. Because if they spend a lot more time here.
yeah, and Necro's almost certainly going to become last on restream, and it was just because they didn't do DMC WOF early enough, and they wasted all that time in GTG. If they hadn't done GTG, then they could be on cost for second even, potentially. But
yeah,
it's not going to be today, unfortunately.
That GTG play was just not the right one today. Sometimes it can be, but just... Alright, words doing...
Got his water boss clear. Hey, there's Goptins. there's fire.
Oh, wait, there's fire?
There's a fire source.
Validation test?
Yeah, brilliant. Great location.
I love this scene so much. It's great. It's lovely. It's so good.
It's a jet, but it's not exactly a linear jet. There's been plenty of different routing.
Yeah. It's fun. This is fun. I think Kyrios is so good. I mean...
It really depends. Like, if they fall for the same trap as Cola and Karagosa did, which is, oh well, left hand's nothing, so I'll leave child hands till last. Then,
well, but Kyrios also has the minuet and the prelude. Too bad in terms of like what it could be here. The big Gorons check. That's all right. Pillar troll. That's funny. Yeah. Oh man.
Necro not getting lucky with Morpha today, so
yeah.
The only person on stream we've seen do a really clean kill on Morpha was Kariosa. Very swift one cycle. Didn't even need to use a corner, just get him to the door.
Oh wow!
A few times.
Yeah, words just. Oh, words just made it crazy. I love that. Didn't check the one chest. I'll get it on the way back. But oh man, that's great. Yep. Words like, nope, peace out. I don't need no more. I'm here.
Yep, that's the thing. Kariosa didn't check. Everyone else has got the lights, but Kariosa was the only one who did not do that. So
now Words is heading straight for Twin Rova, and depending on how trolly Twin. Wow.
Yeah, Words made up the time they lost to Kariosa by getting most of it back in Spirit. So.
And DC was the other big.
True.
Well,
DC was done, been and gone in 2 minutes.
They had bomb choose and could just like that dungeon in, like half the time that most people did. Oh man,
this is going to be really close. This is going to be so close.
I think Kariosa still gets it because I mean I thought Word would be at Twin Road. Yeah, like I said, it just depends on how troll be.
And although Karius has basically been in the lead for the last hour, they are now finally in go mode.
Yep.
The last one on the stream to get go mode.
I think we can officially say I don't think anyone touches them. I think Karius. I really do. Yep. All right, going for Twin Rova. It's going to be a difference of probably a twin fight, and the difference between.
Yeah, I really do think that all that time in Water Temple.
Oh man, that was huge.
I mean, it was literally like the last check, and dying twice as well.
That was. Bad. But I mean, they hit.
Oh, and we have a second place. Saria's object with a time of 1:27.
Good job. Good game.
GG's.
All right, so Words is, I think here. I wasn't sure, but like I was like thinking about it. I was like, they have everything they need. They just need to do it. There were worse time sucks, such as Necro doing and trying to do Water Temple.
Water Temple with 4 hearts. It looked like a really good decision early on. But,
I know, I was thinking about that, but yeah, now you think...
Looking back, it was probably not the best.
If Cariosa wasn't Cariosa, I think we actually would be in the lead. But you just know that Cariosa's got amazing breeding trophies. Yep, it's gonna be the difference of a Twin Rova fight. Ooh, E-Cola's kind of close to what now.
And Necro deciding not going to do ice, going to cross wasteland instead to get to Spirit. Which,
it's a toss-up on what's faster.
I mean, having already done GTG, it probably is a bit faster because you don't need to free the Carpenter. But,
Yep. That's... Yeah.
But yeah, we'd rather not have done GTG in the first place, obviously.
That was such a... Oh, I feel so bad for Necro, but that was not a good...
But if we hadn't done GTG, we wouldn't have known that Greg was just sat in the middle chest of GTG, which was perfect.
I know. Words getting trolled by Twin Rova. So that's something. Cola about to go. Oh. Did Cola not check? Oh my gosh.
No, but Ecola's taken the same route.
Ecola is,
has taken, which is going to the final check for the boss.
Yep. Cariosa's at Ganondorf at 153.
And yeah, I'm wondering about too, Cola. Like, I think it might just be straight up faster, but it's one of those ones that's kind of hard to tell.
Alright, Ecola has the boss key, can now go for Twin Rova. Words has defeated Twin Rova as Kyrios. It's... Oh man, what a race. What a fun restream for me. This is... I'm not Ecola,
Rupee's getting confused. Yeah, don't worry, it's easily done. We've got Cola and Ecola.
Sorry. That's so funny. That's so funny. Alright, Words is on his way. Go. Cariosa did.
And there's a Cola. And we've got Emo Soda as well, so there's quite a lot of soda-based drinks in the names.
Alright, Necro is finally a Desert Colossus. So, a whole dungeon behind the next 2 racers. Alright, Kyrios is at Piggy time.
The bacon is being fried, so... Question now is it going to be 3rd place and 1st overall, or is someone going to snipe him?
That's a good question. It's the kind of seed where it's entirely possible.
It certainly is. It's one of those seeds where we're going to see a lot of finishes, like one after another, I think.
Yeah. I feel bad for Words because I actually really liked the early water dungeon play. What a fun choice, but like, it just wasn't the right today.
I mean, it was ballsy. I've got to give him that. It's a play that I don't think anyone else would have made.
No, it was a fun play. Like that's what made this whole restream fun for me today. Is that we had basically 4 different brains going for the same goal without a bottleneck. Like, much fun. It's just one obviously was going to play out better than the others. That's what we're seeing now.
A lot of it just comes down to the sort of luck of the routing choices in specific dungeons, like the water key routing, for example. Without that,
Yep.
I think Words would be
I think
looking
Words
at first place on Restream. Definitely.
I do too. I think the amount of time spent in Water Temple not huge for Kyrios' lead.
But get your GGs ready in chat.
Yeah.
Because we are gonna have our winner on Restream today. We know for sure now. There's no doubting it.
Get your GGs ready.
And GG to Kyrios. Fantastic.
Boom.
It looked close for a minute and had to go by errors. But
Congrats on 3rd overall.
in third with time on 56 and 55.
Yep. And then Words is now. Will Words get sub 2 or is that out of the card? It's probably out of the card, actually. I didn't see they
Sub 2, maybe pushing it. Sub 201 probably. I think sub 2 might just be a little optimistic.
This was a lot of fun.
There's been a lot of things I never thought I'd see, like
there's
Water
like
Temple
6 hearts.
early.
There's 6 hearts behind Words, and he's going into Ganon with 2.5. Stop stressing me out, Words.
Well, we should get the health refill, so it's okay. There's no need to panic on that one.
Yeah. Is Kyrios gonna join us on stream or for interview?
From when I've commented on Kyrios before, chances are probably not, because I don't think he's that confident in his English. But I don't want to say for definite.
Yeah.
But
all right, Words is now on Ganondorf, so Ganondorf heals you. That's fine.
I mean, he's being fair. He tells you how to defeat him. He gives you healing. Like, I don't know why people think he's such a bad guy. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. I'd be like, no, you fight me on 2.5 hearts. That's it.
He brought everyone. he brings everyone back from the dead. Like, cool. I want to make that into a song.
Revisionist history of Ganondorf.
Yeah. He wasn't such a bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, the economy was still running. I mean, look at Cap, right? I mean, yeah, it burned half of it down, but it's not like it was.
So the thing about Kakariko burning, like, I don't understand that whole scene because it's like it burns and then everything. Like
it burns it and then they rebuild it and then he sort of burns it again.
In like a minute. It's just like apparently. Hello? Oh, goodbye. Got it. Thank you. Thanks, George.
If we're playing an RPG, Ganondorf's for healer.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking like the building, like it takes like less than like a minute. So it's just that whole thing confuses me.
There's a few confusing things in Zelda games. I think that's fair to say.
Happy 2 hours, everyone!
Yeah, it's
I remembered this hour.
At one point, I wasn't sure we were going to make it to 2 hours. I was thinking, everyone will be finished before then. But yeah, it's a surprise. But only 3 sub 2 finishes, considering that it is essentially a jet. Or as close to a jet as we're going to get in a weekly anyway, especially in
if you have people like Necro who like decide to do GTG or who driving in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really comes down to not resolving the DMC WAF. If you did the DMC WAF and strength, then you were fine. But if you didn't, then you could end up wasting a lot of time in a lot of different places.
Yeah. I think Ganondorf, like, has... When he first sees him and he does, like, a swish of his cape, I just think that's so cool. Like, when I was a kid. Like, it was like, the definition of evil. He's got the cape swish and everything.
Ecola in chat saying that he didn't even realise DMC was WAF, so he just stumbled across it, which is brilliant.
That's amazing.
That's God rooting right there.
All right, get your GG's ready for words who had a great set of rooting choices today, just didn't work out in their favor to get.
Still second on restream when you've got players of the
Yeah.
caliber of Necro and Ecola. That's something,
awesome.
nothing to be sniffed at for sure.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I just
Is it going
felt
to be
so
fourth
bad.
overall? I think it might be.
We'll find out. And GG.
Jeez.
Yes, I loved words as rooting choices. I just taking on water with 4 hearts is one of my favorite rooting streams.
So it's fitting then that they finish in 4th place overall then, with number 4 is their number 2.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah, it was good. Hello.
Hello words, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the 4th. One thing we would say was what we really enjoyed was Water Temple is your first dungeon with 4 hearts. It's not something you see every day in terms of
That was
choices.
rough.
That was a choice.
I mean, it's a medallion dungeon, right? So you gotta
had
do
everything you
it.
needed.
I have iron boots, you have long shot. I just have to practice that jump by the boss key, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and the thing was, too, like, if you had gotten the boss key, because you spent a lot of time doing every chest in there, but key, like, if you'd actually gotten boss key first, we think this would have been a much closer race in terms of just, like, like, you only finished
You and Karaoke would have
after.
been fighting Ganon at the same time.
Yeah.
It would be pretty close.
Yeah, the real problem with that too is that I was playing my execution in Water Temple threw me off so badly that when I was done with Water Temple, I was just like, I had no idea where I was going, what I was doing.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, Riddle's letter, let's go do Ice Cavern. And I was like, I don't have a shield. I don't really know how to do the King Zora skip without a shield.
Yeah.
Just panicked.
Yeah,
Shout
it
out
was,
as well to very quickly to Mr. Carp with 5th place finish with 2:02.53, and also Ecola is almost about to stab the pig in the face.
I was just about to say, get your GGs ready for Ecola.
Yeah,
Did anybody else skip Kakariko this seed?
No, in fact, Necro's first thing was to do chickens.
Oh yeah, we had the same 3-minute chickens from Necro, which felt both good and bad.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever completed a randomizer seed without setting foot in Kakariko.
It was,
It's
yeah.
incredible. What do you think?
You made some really fun rooting choices. I think I was thinking about it. It was like the Cariosa getting that boss key right off the bat in water was a big difference between you and Cariosa, but like I thought your rooting choices were a lot more fun than most of the other racers today.
Yeah, there are some weird ones. Things that don't come up very often. Like if you have a long shot, there's no reason to go to Gerudo Valley as a child because you can just get the check as an adult.
Yeah, I noticed that on stream, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that you can actually just long shot across to it. It's because it's something you just almost never see with his item layouts.
Yeah. One other thing that I probably messed up there as well is that after I find the hammer in the box, I should drown myself again to go check hammer rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did not think about that.
Well,
So one thing, go ahead.
Oh no, it's fine.
I just was gonna say I need to ask. Like this question, is, like been in my mind like the most. It's like, what made the rooting choice when you DC before when you did? Like, because we all thought there were better times before, but we just weren't sure what was going through your mind.
Sorry, can you repeat the question? You cut out a
Sure.
little bit.
Sorry about that. So DC, a lot of us were like, why isn't he doing DC now? Why not now? What was the choice of when you went to DC? Going through your...
Yeah, so let's see. Water Temple was kind of first just basically for time of day reasons. It was nighttime and I didn't want to end up in like Kakariko at night and have to follow through. So I figured if I could beat Water Temple, it would set time of day. Then getting the hammer and Goron City wave the hero, I went into Goron City
again and realized that, you know, I could just go and beat Fire Temple, and Fire Temple is one where you're not going to save a lot of time if it's go mode or not. You're going to play it until you beat it, and then you're not going to go any further. So after that, the choice was really, you know, Forest Temple or Dodongo's Cavern, and it was really a similar thing where Forest Temple is always going to take as long as it takes. Dodongo's Cavern, I could potentially go mode it because at that point, I only needed Strength 2. That was the only thing that I needed for go mode. So I was like, if I find Strength 2 in Forest, which, thank you, Seed, then you can go mode Dodongo's. But if you go through Dodongo's looking for it, you still have to play all of Forest. And then towards the end, you know, it was just a question of Spirit Temple or Dodongo's Cavern, and I don't really know if one of them is more optimal than the other to do first. It's just a question of like, where are your warps and your save points?
That's valid.
Yeah.
Plus, what you had earlier was when you did it, you had the point, and that was something that a lot of other runners didn't have, and so you actually went through DC faster than most did. It was just, I just didn't know when you were going. I was curious what was going through your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this whole seed, my plan was like, I'll do this thing, and then I'll go clear Dodongo's Cavern and end up in Kakariko and get a lot of checks. And, I'll just do this other thing, and then I'll go do Dodongo's Cavern, end up in Kakariko, and that's a lot of checks. And it was always just like the next thing on the list, but if there's progression, if there are medallion dungeons, like, you'd have to just do them.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying about the seed, even before Cola finished in first place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this seed has just got Cola's name on it in terms of that is the correct call. It's just do your progression, and you will do really well. And that's how it ended up.
I have to say, I probably would not have done this well this seed if I was not on Restream with Cariosa and Casey Necro, because I went into this being like, I'm not going to lose by skipping Zora's River. Like, they're going to do it early, I'm going to do it early, and it's the thing to do.
Yeah, definitely. Stacked river. There's quite a lot of stacked locations. Even GTG was kind of stacked. It was just stacked with things you don't need, like hover boots and slingshots.
Oh. Yeah, and the Hylian shield. So one other thing that you mentioned earlier, the fact that you just need Strength 2. That was pretty much everyone at one point. And we were just like, where is Strength 2? No one knows. It was so funny to see, like, okay, Cariosa got it, so there, then it all was like a...
Yeah, the reason why Casey Necro is only basically just climbing Ganon's Tower now is because they didn't realise that DMC Waff was the strength, and didn't follow the strength as to has to be Strength 2 behind Strength. But apparently Cola didn't either. They just got brained into finding everything. So.
I still think
it's the kind of seed where you don't have to think too hard, because if you just follow progression and Way of the Hero, like, it'll give you, like, you go to a Way of the Hero location, it gives you Hammer. Okay. You go to Fire Temple, you get Strength along the way. You can clear Fire Temple, you can clear Forest Temple, you have Strength too. Like, it just flows once you kind of hit that groove.
Yeah, exactly. It's which was surprising, because first of all it's a weekly, and second of all it was a George seed. So this isn't usually what is expected from the combination.
Maybe somebody can help me out on this timing, actually. I wasn't sure if getting Requiem from Ice Cavern was faster than crossing the Wasteland with that spawn point. I mostly did it as a safety play, in case Child Side was needed.
It's funny you should say that, yeah, because we were sort of discussing...
It was a hot debate!
Which one is actually faster.
I think if Cola had finished, I would have decided that Child Spirit wasn't required and maybe just crossed directly, but there wasn't great access to it either.
That was so funny, because that was a big debate at one point. Like, no one, like, is it faster? And no one was like, I don't know. The only one it was faster. Yeah, right. The only one who it was faster for specifically was Necro, because they'd already done GTG. Aside from that,
I guess that's true. If you haven't done GTG at all, you still have to fight the guards, and then it's probably much slower to go across the Wasteland.
Yeah. and that's the big difference because we weren't sure. But I don't think there was anything wrong necessarily with picking Ice Cavern. Like if you lost by a few seconds, then we could debate that topic more. But like,
I mean, it's one of those ones that I think in terms of it might be fairly even in time, but in terms of safety, that kind of possibly twigs it towards going to do ice, just in case your boss key's on like Child Spirit, in which case you have to go there anyway.
Yeah, and I didn't actually have a working fire source at that point too, so that really increased the chances of Child Spirit being a better play than, bow shenanigans.
Din's fire was on validation check and fire. So you were not the only one.
Yeah, no fire source really easily available. Oh, and Levi Belvedere in chat with his 7th place finish saying, "What, George can roll nice seeds? What's this? What's going on?" Yeah, it seems it is possible.
All right, so it looks like Necro is getting kind of close to being done, and that'll be the last, which is fantastic, given the last time I caught 5 seeds. So this is great. Oh man,
was worth getting up at 5:30 this morning.
I know, right? God, it's a 8:15 right now, and I'm just like, okay, there comes the sun, and I'm still dreading it. It's gonna get so much hotter here today. I've never been in degree weather. A really weird day.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing is it's finished early enough that it's not going to get to 110 by the time you go shopping, hopefully. So.
It's true. I hope so. Well, depends on when the partner wakes up, because I'm pretty sure they're still sleeping. So we'll see.
Just give it a kick and say,
I know, right?
Quick, we need to go shopping.
All right, get your GGs ready.
Casey Necro coming in last on restream, but still going to be a top 10 finish overall.
Yeah.
Which, oh no, missed the slice. That's luckily enough they've not been sniped, so they do get 8th place with a time of 2 hours 13 and 21. But missing the final swipe is.
It's like that part in Mulan where Mushu gets mad at Mulan for missing. He was right in front of you. How could you miss?
All right, GG's Casey Necro. I'm gonna hop off interview and probably lurk on chat for a little bit. But thank you so much for the restream. Thank you, commentators.
Thanks very much, and
thanks for the interview.
The early water, that was probably my favourite bit of the whole.
That was so much fun. That was so much fun.
You're very, very welcome.
All right, GG's,
my word.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh man, what a seed! I love Necro. Missing. I don't know if he did that for trolling or for he actually meant to do that. That was part of Necro's run.
Incredible.
All right. Oh man, so much fun. Are we getting Necro in for an interview or?
Quick check of the race room.
For George.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to. George's Discord has crashed, so one of us might have to drag Necro in.
We can talk to Necro for a little bit, and then it ended so early, I have time.
Oh, yeah, here he is, the man himself. GG's Necro.
GG's Necro.
Jeez.
Although you were last on the stream, you still had a top 10 finish, so...
Yeah, always last, always bad. Huh?
So... I just have to ask, did you intentionally miss Ganon on that last hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think I missed it.
It was for the memes. Definitely for the memes. We'll take it.
I love that. I love that so much. That's awesome. So you did chicken. You did a lot of I'm shocked that you had a top 10 checks, but I didn't feel like they were really necessary. GTG, chickens, things. But it's that one time you don't do them that they come up. So I can't fault you for it, but it was interesting.
Yeah, because I didn't know that it was a fucking jet seed, so I I play like I always play, but I think I'm very happy with this time because I did so much check Kuko, GTG or everything else. So I think it's really strong with this time, and I really can't do better than that.
Yeah, in terms of execution, like everything was perfect. I think the one thing that really cost you was not finding the strength in DMC before going all the way out to GTG, because then you'd have followed the strength and realised it couldn't be out there.
Yeah, because strength could be in GTG. So I wanted to find strengths because with strengths I could do water and forest, of course. So yeah, that's why I did GTG, but why it was not the right play, but I knew that strength could be very, very easy. And when I found it in DMC, I knew that, oh my god, I'm so dead.
Yeah, that was the moment you realised it was a jet, but you'd missed
I knew. Yeah, I knew when I found this first strength, I knew that it was a jet seed.
And you did incredible for like not knowing it was a jet seed. Like there are things you did faster than I usually see people do. So like if it wasn't a jet seed, I think you made plays. It just didn't work out today. Like
yeah.
Like
well, I haven't any luck in fucking rando, so it's always like that because you see today Gyrodozare was Way of the Hero, so I didn't know that, so that's why I tried to gamble. But when I found this fucking hint, I knew that, oh my god, it's gonna sucks, okay? Because for the rest of my time, for the most of my time, I tried to gamble Gyrodos Valley, and yeah, of course today, no, you must do that. Yeah, of course. But yeah, guys, it's rando. I can't do better than.
I mean, as you say, considering that you did so much unnecessary stuff, including the entirety of GTG and crossing Wasteland, and to get to Spirit, it's an incredible time, really.
It is.
Thanks, guys. And yeah, and when I saw Kola has finished, thanks to him, I knew that okay, it's not Ice Karen, so Requiem, no, it's dead. Because I tried to play safety, but it was not the right play. I knew when Kola finished, it wasn't necessary to get Requiem in Ice Cavern.
Well, for you specifically, so everyone else didn't have GTG done for like however much of GTG. They didn't do that, and so it was a hot debate on Ice Cavern across all of Wasteland, because except for you, like you're the only one who just go for it. Just don't do Ice Cavern, it's faster for you. Everyone else though, we're still not sure. It was a big debate for a while.
Yeah, but when you found this hint, when you see that Requiem was in Ice Cavern, you think that it could be necessary. So it's very, very difficult to gamble, because it's very wrong to go in Westland, to go in Spirit. So yeah. It was a very, very difficult play, very difficult to think.
I think your choice to do chickens right off the bat was really, really, like, it could have paid off really big because no one else did it. And so I was kind of hoping you were going to get something from chickens, because literally no one else in the seed. Like there was
because it makes sense. It's 0, so maybe it could be something like strength, like hook, or everything else. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and words didn't even do anything in CAC, like at all. So like it was one of those things.
Well,
where it was just,
really? Oh my god.
Words did water temple with 4 hearts, if that tells you anything about
Yeah,
What?
that was their first dungeon, was water temple.
What?
and did the entire dungeon except for the boss key chest and did that last.
Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, wow. It's very risky. Wow.
Yeah, it was quite something. It was probably my favourite bit of the whole
It
scene.
was the favorite part of the whole scene. It was like, oh my god, we're trying to do. And he like died twice, but had fairy bottles because he had that really
my.
bottle.
Oh my god. Wow, GG Walls.
It still got top 4 finish, and we were in shock. How is this working right now?
Yeah.
It was fun, but Cariosa just like nailed the water temple boss key chest. Like that was like a huge thing for Cariosa.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He did everything else in water?
Yeah, Words basically did all of water for carries.
Okay.
And Cariosa just rushed the boss key chest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was so good. It was so good.
Nice.
Oh man, I had so much fun with this scene. This was. What did you think of this scene? Obviously,
Well,
are a big fan of jet scenes.
yeah, I think the seed was very simple because I don't know what item could be difficult in this seed. Maybe hookshot in Zora's River, but well,
I forgot about the Zora's River hit on Zora.
yeah, dude, when I found this hint in Zora's River, I was so happy because I did to my chat. Don't worry, guys. Never people will find this and this because this hint is in Zora's River. So yeah, we're safe. But unfortunately, there is another hint. Zora's River. It was, I think, in Irrefield. Yeah, I think it was behind the Irrefield. I don't know how they did Zora's River. They did really early or not? When they found scale, did they go to Zora's River?
I think a lot of them did it with the adult save world being at the top of the river, so it's sort of
No, really?
yeah.
Oh no! Oh my god!
This was so much fun.
No way! No, it's a joke. Dude, I will check.
Yeah.
No way! No fucking way! No way! Oh my god! I'm so fucking lucky! Oh wow! No way! Oh my god! I'm so mad!
This entire interview is just 90% like just Necro being surprised like what else the scene had.
Oh fuck me! Oh my god!
This was a lot of fun.
What a
This was
scene.
so much fun.
I will check.
Still doesn't
This
believe
is
it.
almost
It's
like this interview is like almost better than like the scene itself.
until
The
Necro
time
sees
is still
it for
running because
himself.
the race is not finished yet. All the restream runners have finished, but the race is still running. So that is why that's still going.
How many people are still in it?
I can
think
check
we've had
quickly. Give me a second.
13,
still have
14 finishes, so
14 finishes, 29 entrants, 2 in
15
active.
people are still going?
Yep, so 13 people still racing. 13 people
Yeah.
still racing.
Well, that just makes this restream all the more impressive that y'all many people have, like half the runners are still going. Oh,
Oh my god!
oh my god.
yep.
Alright.
Necro's
This
just seen it.
fucking seed sucks. I'm mad. I'm so mad.
Has literally gone. You wouldn't believe it until he sees it with his own eyes.
Oh no
That's
way!
so funny.
Oh no way! No way! I was so happy when I found this hook shot and this
I
bomb bag.
know.
Oh my.
Alright.
Rando gonna rando.
Well, nice Rondo,
Rando,
nice,
Rando.
nice Rondo. Yeah, I like playing to Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer. It's a really good game, guys. Don't hesitate to play it. I'm not so bad. Sorry.
Perfect.
Well, I know who's not joining the EU Weekly anymore if I'm the restreamer.
Oh
So-
fuck!
What a restream, folks. What a goddamn restream.
Amazing.
Dude,
That's
I
why we
bet-
do this.
This
That's why we
is
do
so
this.
much fun.
Alright.
Oh, Necro.
Oh well, that's the game. Yeah.
Well,
GG's to everyone.
Yeah, good games.
GG's
Thanks to
Necro,
all of the
thanks for the-
trackers. Thanks to
Thank you guys for the restream and for
Yeah.
everything.
thank you for allowing us to feature you. This was highly entertaining.
Big shout out to George. Just gotta say that right now. I want to
Thank you.
preface that with all the stuff that you've been having to do. I just
Yeah, been a busy weekend.
Thank
so
you.
Appreciate.
No
all the
problem.
work
No, I
you've
love
put
doing it. I love doing it. That's how I do it. But
Yeah.
while we're speaking of shoutouts, just like if you haven't already, at least like follow everywhere else on the restream today. Curious and Necro, I call it like what's for Swords. This was a show and a half. I'm telling you. Like
That's
the
good.
execution of this scene was like so like just like the back and forth like swaps and it was so cool to watch. Also, I know it's always awkward to like shout out yourself, but hey, Ginger, Sonny, and Malcolm, you did so good today. Thank you so much for talking us through
Thanks,
this one.
George.
thank
And
you.
Also,
Thanks, guys.
and also, oh, if I can do the exclamation mark. And also, big shout outs to our trackers today, KS Inja, MR, Alvin Halfley, and Malky for sitting in the background and having to click the buttons much faster today because Jet sees.
Yeah, actually getting items. What?
actually had to, like I don't think the trackers had like any break today aside from like the forest, maybe like near end, right? So big shout out to the trackers today as well. And yeah, with that being said, y'all like Ocarina of Time? We got more Ocarina of Time there. Not Randomizer, sorry, but we got Ocarina of Time bingo tournament pre-tourney race later on. So kind of like a warm-up to the tournament. So if you want to see some, basic Ocarina of Time and not be, randos, and instead get a bingo, then tune in today at 9 p.m. Central European Summer Time or 3 p.m. Eastern. So that is in about 3.5 hours from now.
3.5 hours or so. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, I do like a bit of bingo with my Zeldas. So.
And yeah, but aside from that, I don't have too much to shout out. As per usual, any weeklies every weekend at 6 p.m. Eastern. EU weeklies every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central European Summertime. Aside from that, not much else to say. So,
Yay.
do you have any final words?
GG's everyone.
Yeah, GG's everyone.
GG's.
Fantastic show. Thanks for the brilliant interview, Necro.
Thanks, guys. I hope
Stream
you have.
content
Yeah,
confirmed.
yeah. I hope you have fun, but I think it's okay. So yeah.
All right, bye everyone.
Awesome. See you, everyone. Take care.
See ya, guys. Thank you for the stream. Bye.
Catch you next time. Bye.